What is up, solar nerds? Welcome back to the channel. I told you I was going to make another video. Okay, fine, it took me almost a year to do it. But here we are, we're back, we're looking at the system again. Notice a little bit of some changes here. I have upgraded the 6 100 amp hour batteries to 3 220 amp hour batteries. That's another story. Today, we're going to actually quickly just talk about how I can convert my inputs from solar only, which is typically what I'm set to add grid power in case I want to charge quickly, if there's a storm coming or something like that, and I want to be able to run the system or run my house from the system. So that's the other video I want to show you today. So first step, since we used up all the battery power last night charging the cars, you can see I'm blinking on my first dot there. That means, 25% or less. Currently sitting at 23% on that battery. So what that means is we need to charge it up before we do our demonstration here. So, like I said, my first connection here, this is an outlet that we installed before we had the solar setup. This is a 240 volt, 50 amp NEMA 1450 outlet for a electric car. So I have one there. I also have, one over here like in the other video, but I don't use that one anymore. But there it is. So that's another outlet there. My solar one, the one I use for my solar stuff, is that one. We covered that in the last video. Anyway, so today, or at least in this video, we're going to get power from there into our system so that we can charge it up, because today in disgusting Pennsylvania, it's raining and it looks like crap. Yuck, right? So first thing I can show you is the default on this system. We're getting 5 amps right now. Cloudy, overcast, you don't get much. So normally I would get, on a sunny day, I would be getting about 50 amps each. So we're gonna fix that by changing the system to start pulling from that feed right there. So I've shown you before the Solar Assistant application. So as you can see right now, not doing much, getting about 500 watts if we're lucky on the solar. So what I'm going to do is change the settings here to, I'm gonna edit that, and instead of solar only, we're gonna go solar and utility simultaneously. So this is on inverter 1. When I hit save, it's going to say, it's saving. And as soon as that save is complete, you're gonna see that kick up. Boom. So now we're doing 62, 66 on that inverter. Gonna change this over to inverter 2, so I can do that one as well. And again, we're going to edit. Sorry, didn't pick inverter 2. Inverter 2. Then we're going to scroll on down here. Solar and utility simultaneously. I'm going to click done. I'm going to click save. And then we'll watch that guy kick in. Boom. Saved there. And look at that guy kick up. You hear the fan kicking up. Now we're at 64 on both. It's actually very interesting how we can do that. So I'm gonna let that run. I'm gonna let it juice up these batteries here, and then I'm gonna show you how I can connect this system to the panel here using my interconnect switch. You may have seen these before. We're going to go into this in some detail here. It's an interlock breaker. Prevents you from inputting anything while you have power from the city coming in. So we're going to go over that. I have connections for that where I can input either the output from this, or I do have a 15 kilowatt generator right there that runs on propane or gas, and we can use that as well, but this isn't a propane or gas channel. This is solar. So we're going to stick with that. I'm going to let these cook for a little while, and then I'll create the next video where we run the house. And I'm not going to tiptoe around either. We're going to run the AC. We got a 5-ton AC, the hot water heater, everything. And I'll show you how all that gets monitored. So stay tuned.